All right, y'all. Welcome back to episode 2 of our grind to the championship series. Last time, we had beaten 3 team star leaders, 5 gym leaders, and we wrapped up all of the Titans. So now it's time to clean up the gym leaders remaining and the last of Team Star. We open up this episode by heading back to Tulip. She beat us pretty bad earlier in the run, but this time we came prepared. Even though the level difference and the type matchups were rough at the start, we handled it smoothly on this rematch. Out of all the gym leaders so far, she was definitely the most challenging, but we pushed through and we got that badge. Next up was Nimona. I will keep saying it forever. There are way too many battles with her in this game. Nothing difficult, just a lot of them. This one was light work though. Now we're moving on to Grusha. This fight gave us trouble because of the type matchups. My team is packed with dragons, fighting types, and grass types, so ice is always scary. Took a little bit of effort, but we ended up getting it done. After that, we moved on to Rhyme. This one was much easier. Doubles actually work better for my team, so we flew through this gym with no real problems. With her done, and Tulip done, and Grusha done, that wraps up all of the gym leaders in the region. So now it is time for Ortega, one of the last of the team star bosses. Fairy types, again, with my type matchups, can be a little weird depending on the team. This specific squad did not cause too much trouble. We got Ortega out of the way pretty quickly. Next, all that was left was Airy. This one gave us a lot of trouble. So much trouble that I had to go and add a new team member. We went and caught a Dratini. And we ended up leveling it up, evolving it into Dragonite, and it anchored. Dragonite carried hard and is now locked in as a permanent member of the squad for the rest of the series and maybe for future comp grinding. Big shout out to Dragonite. With that power, Airy went down and Team Star was officially cleared. Now, next we head into the final mission of the main story. First up was Penny, the secret leader of Team Star. Honestly, I really enjoyed this storyline. Even though it felt a little long, it was a cool take on the rival teams and it actually humanized them. Nobody felt like a villain, and that made the ending hit a little bit better. After Penny, we had to battle Arvin again. He really stepped it up for this fight. I had to go grind levels before I could beat him. That one was rough, but we got there. Then in the end, it was time for the Elite Four. This one took me 2 tries. The first run kind of was just to relearn everything. Hassel definitely got me on that one. On the second run, we steamrolled the entire lineup because we had prepared, we came back, we handled it. Greta was a lot easier this time compared to my first playthrough. I think my typings lined up better because we cleared her on the first attempt. Meowscarda even survived the entire fight, which never happens, so very interesting. With that done, almost the entire main story is finished. Mostly everything besides the post game, and of course that means one more Nimona fight. She's not a bad rival. It just feels like the game throws her at you like every 10 minutes and it gets old fast. Finally, moving into Area 0, this whole section, in my opinion, is super well done. I love the cutscenes, and I love how all 3 main story paths blend into the one storyline around Area 0. The mystery around the professor, the AI, the atmosphere, all of it made the ending feel strong. I also really like that your legendary partner was with you the entire game instead of being a random catch at the end. Built a real bond with Corridon over the hours of play, so the final battle kind of felt, more meaningful. We took on Sada, handled the confrontation, saved the day, and that wraps up the main story. After that, we moved into the final cleanup, gym leader rematches, and the school tournament setup. The gym rechecks are still good money and material farms, even though the meta has changed a little bit. We went through each leader again. None of them are too much harder, so we breezed through pretty much all of the rematches. Of all the gym leaders, though, Larry is still my favorite, hands down. He's just a regular dude. I love his whole vibe. He is definitely a fan favorite for a reason. With all of that said and done, we wrap everything up by taking on Greta one last time, take her out, handle business. Officially, the strongest champion is Doe. I appreciate you guys. Next episode, we will be taking on the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. Hope to see you there. Much love.